Hello, 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 Love Revolution beloveds. I am so delighted to be with each one of you today. Y'all, it is August. It is a bit hot in Atlanta. And also, August makes me so happy because for me, August, September is really the beginning of the year. A lot of people obviously say January is the beginning of the year. I completely understand that. For me, for my energy, for my rhythm, for the way that I do my life, August, September, the beginning of a school year, that's when I feel like it's a new year. I love school supplies. I have to, stay out of the stores at this time of year because not too long ago I went through and organized all of my notebooks and all of my pens and pencils. I have these certain pencils that I love. I have a lot of packets of those. I don't know that I'll ever use them in this lifetime. So I have not bought school supplies actually in probably 6 or 7 years. But it still energizes me to think about, the backpacks and the just the excitement, just the joy of learning, the joy of being back with my friends, the joy of going back to school. But also with that, so many people are starting the school year with a lot of anxiety, particularly around debt-free degree. So there's excitement and then there's financial stress and figuring out how we can make this happen. There have been a lot of changes in the student loan process and the repayment process and the availability of loans. And a lot of people are asking me questions about loans. And y'all, I know nothing. I know nothing because I'm all about a debt-free degree. And so understanding, it's just like Dr. King said, if you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. You just have to keep moving forward. There's so many people who say it is far too difficult to earn a debt-free degree. And if you're telling yourself that, then you're exactly right. And if you think paying off the loans at the end of your degree is going to be easy, then you are telling yourself a big old lie. And so understanding that a debt-free degree is not going to be easy, but we can work on it together. I am so excited, particularly about this fall, because as you all know, I have a debt-free degree club curriculum. And this year, for the first time ever, I have a middle school out in Washington State who has been utilizing the debt-free degree club curriculum for 2 years. And many of those students are moving up to the high school and they're taking the club with them. So that middle school, high school is going to have debt-free degree club all the way through it. Those students will never say yes to a student loan. Those students will forever understand we do not go into debt for education and we can earn all of our degrees, whatever degree it is, all of our degrees completely debt free. It is not going to be easy. There are going to be times that we're flying. There are going to be times that we're running. There are going to be times that we're walking. Sometimes we're just crawling, but just moving forward. Just moving forward. So I'm really curious. How are you doing? What does this look like for you? What is your forward motion step this week? Y'all drop it, email it back to me, or just let me know. I'm just curious because I think it's important that we begin thinking about how we're going to start the school year a little differently. Are we going to be intent on making sure that we're earning a debt-free degree? Are we going to love ourselves enough to say yes to financial freedom and no to student loans? I am cheering y'all on. I am sending you love. I love August. I'm so delighted to be with each one of you and hope you have a beautiful, fabulous, wonderful start to your wonderful school year. Love y'all.